Welcome back to the crypto channel, everybody. I'm your host, Ibrahim Bangura, and I don't want to waste any of you guys' time, so let's get straight to the video. Today we'll be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Chainlink. Those are the main top five cryptos in the space. Also, USDT, which is the opposite of those cryptos. Whenever it dumps, the other cryptos pumps, or whenever the other cryptos dump, USDT pumps. So let's get straight to it. I will be covering this almost every single day now. I will try to be consistent, but sometimes the work, the 9 to 5, try kind of get in between. So it's hard for me to keep in track with that and like being consistent. And I was also trying to figure out a way how I can record the videos and let you guys keep you guys updated. So let's get straight into it. So here we go, Bitcoin. So we got that huge pump last night and going into today, like this morning and stuff. So we had about 8.2% pump, but we got this huge pump and stuff. And I can't remember if I posted a video here a while ago, a couple of days ago or something, saying that this was all just a chop, and nothing would have happened. Now, this is what a real pump look like. Like if you would have long from here, I'm not saying long, but you will be up about 11%, of course. So, but none of that matters right now. What matters right now is is Bitcoin going to find support, or are we going to keep pumping? In my opinion, I don't think we keep pumping from here just because we have pumped so much already. As you can see, this is the 30-minute. Let me go to 1 hour. I like the 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, we have a RSI that hits about 95 today, actually, but now it dips a little bit. Currently, it's at 91, 92. Yeah, it hit 92 shows. The RSI is based on candle closes. So the candle close, if everything would have stayed at the 69,000, close to 70,000 there, it would have closed at 95. And that's very high because for you to see a 95 on the 1 hour, you have to go back like a year or so. Let me delete this. A year or so, or even more. Like, now keep an eye on 95, or at least let's say 92, like what it is right now, right? It closed at 92. That's 82. I'm just showing you an instant. Like this is how bullish or how much pump we got here today. 87. We're not even getting close to 92. Like you can't. What is this? Oh, there goes 89. Nope, never mind. Not 92. Like I can go years and years and years. So let's not worry about that right now. Let's go right back. So yeah, we are so bullish right now. In my opinion, like I said, draw a line like this and then see if Bitcoin can chop and then probably find support here against the line. But right now, major key support. Like I've told you guys before, if you've ever watched my videos, the lines that I draw, they come into effect. For now, we'll bust right through this line, this support, sorry. Now we're holding that, this resistance, sorry. Now we're holding it as support, okay? And now, what's the next move for Bitcoin? I think if we hold above here, this support right here, I think we pump to 70,000 all the way to 71,300. That's my opinion. Oh, you guys cannot see that. Let me move my screen down a little bit. We'll move to this spot. But yeah, if everything stays good and stuff, this bullishness stands, there is a meeting coming up that Trump is going to speak so and so forth. But that might have a little effect, but so far I say if this is real, if it's a real pump, we keep going and keep chopping our way all the way to 70,000. So that's what I think about that. And now, since we've talked about Bitcoin, let's go to Ethereum. Holy crap. You guys are lucky I don't cuss like that, but I would have cussed. Like, what is this pump? You have to go almost a year or two to see a pump like this for Ethereum. What we got? 8. So just today alone, we have about a 10% pump. And look at the candle. That's the thing. Like, look at that candle, right? Tell me if you see a candle like that. Okay, you have a candle like this, but was it really that big? 7%. You can't see a 10%. When was the last time you see a 10%? This candle was not even that big. That was on a one candle. That's 3%. Like, you can't. You probably have a 10% dump right here. I can guarantee you that. Let's see. Yeah, that's 11% dump, but not a 10% pump like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, what's the move for Ethereum right now? I would say it's pretty much the same thing. Just draw a trend line, see if Ethereum can hold it. If not, I think we don't, of course. But yeah, we'll probably chop our way or chop our way more. I will show you guys the support right here I will be looking for. But right now, I will say right here, this is how I draw my support. Like if I see a bunch of these, since the 4 hour is a little messed up, I'll just go to daily, draw right here to right here. Could be a great support in the future. I don't know. I not guarantee that it's gonna happen now, but in the future, something could be like this, where it will, of course, give out most of the gains, but come back, retest, and then we can probably go higher. But now, you might want to know. Let's go back to Bitcoin here. You might want to know, where is the invalidation that all this was just a fake out or fake pump. Okay, for Bitcoin, that's going to be, let's go to a 4 hour time frame. My chart is a little messed up because I like keeping my drawings. This is the trend line from way back in 2020 or something. So I don't want to erase it right now. I can show you guys in the future, but I don't want to erase it. So, and then this is the trend line from the peak, or one of the peak, and it has broken it, of course. Yeah, this is the trend line from the peak, and I don't want to erase it either. So now, but let's talk about where is the invalidation for Bitcoin right now. Sorry, my chart is a little messed up. I'll try to make it a little clear, like right now, matter of fact, because this was just all chop, like I've told you guys before. And now, clearly, you can see we have get out of the chop, so it's no more chopping here. So I can erase this now, and I can erase something like this. So the point of invalidation now, I'm sorry to say it's a little far, but this is how I do my TA. I just draw this right here. I'll take this other line and put it here, right? That's the high right there. That's the low right there. And then this was your higher low. You could say technically, in terms of smart money concept, this is the low to break, this 62,000 for the big reversal to tell us all this was just rubbish, to get us back down to probably test these low levels, right? But if you want to make it a little quicker, I'll say about right here. Invalidation is about right here, about 62,000. What's that? 62,400. So that would be point of invalidation, that all this was just a fake. Now let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum will be a little higher right here. Oh, I still have it, matter of fact. So Ethereum, I will take this a little higher because, like I said before, in terms of smart money concept, right there was a close. So right there was a fake out. As you can see, this was the fake out, but this closes. This candle body closes above this right here. So in terms, I will use this, but this is the low of it that trigger all this. So I'll use this low. If Ethereum closed below 1,800, we're going lower, like much lower. So now let's go to Solana. And Solana, as you can see, Solana, I did took a trade on Solana in Kraken platform, by the way. I'll drop a link down below. And if you guys want to join Kraken, it's a beautiful platform. All you have to do, put $90 for $10,000 funded account. But you have to pass the challenge. I've not passed the challenge yet, but I'm only $300 away. So I'm getting close. Let's delete that now. We have already taken full profit on that. So as you can see, like I said before, all my lines that I drawn, there are support and resistance. So right now, this is going to be major support for Solana. As you can see, it's slowly rejecting, so on and so forth, And now, if Solana can get above this support resistance right here, sorry, it will probably get up, to 87 all the way to $90. And now let's go to XRP. Oh, quickly before I move on from Solana. Solana, same thing. If we break below this trend line right here, much lower. We're going much lower and probably get some liquidity below here. Okay. Now let's go to XRP. Same thing. Every single crypto today got the pump, but my trend line was drawn, and then look at that. Look at that. chop close to it, and then we pump. Of course, like I said, my trend lines, I mean, I'm not gonna be perfect, but damn, I'm gonna be close to perfect. So right now we broke above this trend line. Guess where we find the support? At my other trend line. Now we're finding support there. Support, if we break below it, we might be in a little bit of trouble, but if we can stay above it, of course we find the next one, which is $1 and 89 cents. Okay, so sorry, not $1 and 89 cents. It's $1.089. Okay, so let's go to same thing with XRP. If we can break below here, it looks like for XRP, break below the 98 cents, we go much lower, of course. Now let's go to our last one, which is Chainlink. So Chainlink has been very nice. I don't think I said it last time on my video, but I used to long Chainlink. I got impatient and then I just get out of there. I'm not saying go long or short anything. I would say buy spots. Right now it's a great time to buy spots on everything, every crypto, because they're down so much. You know, even if we drop an next 30 or 40%, it's a good spot buy, in my opinion. Not financial advice. So Chainlink used to have something like this right here. So used to have something like this right here. So we break above it. It was a little fake out. We come back below. We break above it. We chop a little bit, and then we pump. So right now, where is my target for Chainlink? Of course, as you can see right up here. From here, you start finding resistance from here now all the way to the top here. In my opinion, you find major resistance. Of course, that will be in the $10 range. From the yeah, basically the $10 range. So all the way close to $11. You start finding resistance and major resistance. Same thing. You just take your line. You'll be surprised to see that this line will be touched in the future. I promise you, and I can guarantee you that this line, this trend line that we're drawing, it's gonna be touched, or whether it's gonna be broken in the future. I just don't know, but I guarantee that it's gonna be touched in the future, and I'll have them so I can show you guys in the future that, hey, look what happened. Okay, so now look at that, draw that. Chainlink can probably bounce off this line in the future or break below it. That's the only two choices we have on Chainlink. But other than that, for now, we pump. And if we can get above here, clearly get above the $10.85. Of course, we're targeting these highs, like right below here, the $11.70, and then so on and so forth. Okay, so that's the plan. As you can see, that looks pretty clear to you guys. Okay, and now last but not least, like I said before, my trend lines, I clearly said it, right? Okay, now look at this, the USDT, which is the opposite of all 5 of those cryptos that we just talked about. And now we can end the video right here. But same thing, church here, church here, church here. Guess what? We break below. Now look at the dump that we had. Clearly, I mean, it's perfect technical analysis. That's a 4%. Guess what? A 4% on the USDT. Guess how much BTC went up by when you got a 4% dump? Went up by 8%. That's pretty good, if you ask me. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And of course, it was not the only coin that went up. All these other coins went up like crazy. They went up more even. Solana was one of them that went up more. Solana, I believe, was here when I first longed it. Yeah. So Solana went about close to 9%. Ethereum, what was Ethereum again? Let me measure one more time. About from the line here. Yeah, it was basically the same. But Ethereum went up slightly, about 12 to 13% right there. But right now, as long as this hold, I think we keep going lower for USDT. As you can see, I've drawn my support here. I think USDT will find support around here somewhere and get a bounce, possibly to come back and mitigate what all these imbalances, so keep that in mind. So I'm not long anything right now. I'll show you guys what I'm long if you stick to the end of this video, and that will be a perfect one in case you're wondering. Okay, and so all there's support around here, and then you have support all the way down here, like the 6.9 area. So keep that in mind for USDT. And if you're wondering like long term, or if we're gonna have a nice rally, you can just do something like this. Take it from the bottom, which is the bottom that started all this, to the top. About right up here. You're gonna find major support in the 618 to the 786 Fibonacci. Right over there. That's where you're going to find a major support. And by then, that's going to be about a 20 to 36% drop. That's going to be a huge pump for crypto and Bitcoin. If that happens. If. Remember, it's if. No, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if that happens. Okay? So now, last but not least, to give you guys my a little gem. I hope you stay till the end of the video. Here's my gem, okay? I have a lot of tabs open, like I said. Don't mind it, but I can't miss this gem. Right here goes my gem. It dumped a little bit, but that's all right. We'll keep it going anyways. It's oil. I think oil is going to go to new all-time high, in my opinion. I think it's going to go to new all-time high. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. But right now it's dumping. We probably might have some dump a little bit more, like possibly come back here, mitigate. But I'll draw this support in case you're wondering, oh, when do I get in? Have I missed out on oil? Right here. It's your answer. You can probably get in here. But I've long oil like weeks ago now. So that's cup and handle. So in case you measure cup and handle, just the cup and handle, that will send you all the way up here, about the 118, so the one close to 120. So that will put you about close to new all-time high. Literally, it's perfect. Literally close to new all-time high. So that's it for the video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully I can stay consistent and show you guys these crypto videos and the hidden gems that I will have every single video. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.